TGIF everyone, here's today's local news. The 14th annual Lake Sumter Arts and Crafts Festival this weekend kicks off a month of craft and art shows. The festival, presented by American Craft Endeavors, runs from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday at Lake Sumter Landing. It is free and open to the public and brings around 150 exhibitors from around the state, as well as crafters from Georgia, the Carolinas, Arizona, and California. Leesburg commissioners are hoping to convert a homeless camp to Habitat for Humanity housing. In a unanimous vote Monday night, commissioners agreed to waive $42,000 in code enforcement fines owned on property located on Penn Street, south of Griffin Road, and west of the commercial district on U.S. Highway 27. The Blackwood Family Trust, which currently owns the property, will deed the property to the city in exchange for the forgiveness of fines. The city will then donate the land to the local Habitat for Humanity chapter. It will work with the Leesburg High School's Construction Academy to bring homes on the parcel. On Thursday, Lake County announced plans to open 2 cold weather shelters and 1 warming center to assist those vulnerable to freezing temperatures predicted over the weekend. Lake Express will provide free transportation to riders who need assistance traveling to the shelters. The shelter route schedule can be found on the county's website, ridelakeexpress.com/shelters. In Groveland, it's not unusual to find dirt roads that lead to old properties, including homes, churches, storage areas, or farmland. But one dirt road leads to an old overgrown cemetery that time had all but forgotten. Some of the people laid to rest at the site are soldiers from World War I and have different stories, but there's one thing they have in common: they're all black. The old cemetery was the only place black people could be buried for decades when they migrated to the area that was then called Taylorville. The city's fire chief and human resources director are now leading a project to restore an acre of land which is surrounded by residential development. The state committed $500,000 to cleaning up the land that will be known as the Oak Tree Union Colored Cemetery of Taylorville. Okay, I just couldn't pass up this next story. If you're going to steal, which you shouldn't, at least make sure it's not straight from a Lake County deputy. A Leesburg man was arrested after allegedly stealing change from a used car lot owned by a lieutenant at the Lake County Sheriff's Office. The lieutenant had received a phone call from his employee at J&M Affordable Auto on U.S. Highway 441 that a suspicious man was going through a 2009 Subaru on the lot. The lieutenant then used a radio to direct a deputy to his car lot. The deputy met with the employee, who pointed across the street at a man who had been seen putting something in his left front pocket after getting out of the car. The deputy made contact with the man, who was found with 1 Canadian penny, 23 U.S. pennies, 17 nickels, and 23 dimes in his left front pocket. The man was placed under arrest for auto burglary and theft. He had previous theft convictions on his record, so that charge was enhanced to a felony. All for a measly $3.38 and a Canadian penny. Well, that's all for now. Everyone have a safe and happy weekend. For more news and events, be sure to watch LakeFront TV and tune in to WQBQ 1410. This is Cindy Peterson reporting.